Welcome back to City Back Outdoors.
Welcome back. We're getting ready to go down to our hunting area. I've cleared out some of the brush, but we've got to do some additional work, cut some tree limbs and stuff like that to kind of set us up so we can set our our deer blind back off into the tree stand. So we have a nice little pocket that we're going to be hunting out of. And we got to get ready. It's because what the boys don't know yet is that we got a crossbow coming.
You do? We do?
Maybe.
Cool.
Yeah. But we got to practice with it. So we're going to set the blind up and get ready for the season. Here we are at the hunting area, hunting spot. We've got Mallet Man, who is definitely going to whack a shin here in a minute, or somebody else's shin. Back away from him. Looks like maybe, I don't know, hawk, turkey, maybe a turkey. We have had about a dozen turkeys, a gaggle. I don't know if that's a gaggle, maybe. I've been walking through the property.
You already made a hat video.
It is.
Remember
so
the
it's,
last hunting video you made, and there was dozens and dozens.
There were
dozens of turkeys.
I know there were a bunch of them.
Right there, and you were hiding over there.
Ding, there. But this is a popular area. It's kind of right on the backside of our pond, and it's a nice little tucked away area, and we have huge water oaks. These are a little cluster of water oaks that we have here, and this year we have the trees have produced so many acorns, just thousands of them. Interesting, these trees haven't really produced as much. These are old, much older trees. This is actually not a water oak. I'm sorry. This is a white oak. White oak. These are water oaks. But it is nestled right in a nice area. So what I'm thinking is that we set up our blind over here, tucked away kind of back in here, and it gives us a nice view, a nice shooting lane back across the open field here and underneath these oak trees. I also would like to put up, redeploy our deer feeder and maybe hang it along this limb here. Again, got the boys a crossbow that we will try to practice with, make sure that they're comfortable with and accurate with, so we can make a nice clean kill. But where we're going to be set up to the potential area where we're going to try to bring the deer in is going to be about 20-30 yards out. So that's where we'll practice, and that's where we'll set up and set the feeder up at least to bring in some of the deer and hopefully get a nice shot. All right, so let's check out the little tuck away. I don't necessarily like this tree, this pine here. Well, it's kind of in the way. I'd actually like it. It'd be nice if it was gone, because we're going to be set up in here. It's kind of tucked away, and we've got a little bit of coverage on this side. Now the blind that I've got is, I don't know, a 270 degree. He's working on getting the tree down. You keep at it; it'll eventually fall.
Probably didn't
But
take it.
I've got a blind. It's a see-through blind. That's basically see-through on all angles except the very back, and which is okay, I guess, for about 120 degrees or so. We may end up getting rid of some of this because we have a pine stand over there that the deer like to go back and forth through. This is actually a trail line that goes through there over to a creek, a larger creek that's on our property. We've got pines over here. We've got some hardwoods back off in here, and then we've got the pond behind us, a water source.
Guys, look at my fingers. You can see my fingers. Anybody else? That guy don't know what he's doing. Hey, Taylor, look at the trees we've been torturing.
So this guy got caught on some of our old tape that we had.
Lizard.
Couldn't get undone.
But
Protein.
I rather ate it.
Okay.
It's a little bit more fresh.
Yeah, this was probably about 130 bucks, 140 bucks off Amazon. We've had it for about 3 seasons now, where it's been left out the majority of the year. Last year I actually took it down and put it back up in the barn, and it actually did the worst in the barn. Go figure. No holes chewed up by field mice or anything like that. It's just, I think it's just aged to a point where the fabric is just easily tearing, especially at these tension points on the actual frame itself. So nothing $5 roll of duct tape or Gorilla Glue, Gorilla Tape couldn't handle for us. Get us back into shape. This is what she looks like set up. Again, it's not the prettiest sight in the world. back side. All right, let's pretend. So there's our trail back towards the house. And here's what we're going to be walking into. So the goal here is we've got a stand of timber that's off to the right, and then we've got some oak trees right off in the middle, and this is going to be where the stand is. So again, try to clear a path, be as quiet as possible to walk through. And what we look like. So that's not bad. We got a pretty good view of the pines off to the right. Nice view up front, all the way around to the side. I'm happy with it.
There you go, Hunter.
Cheers.
I just need to.
So thanks for watching. Hit that notification bell, like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it and appreciate you watching. Stay tuned for hopefully some practice shots with a crossbow and putting this guy here on big deer this season.